Good morning, LinkedIn. So here we are back in the City of London in our Old Street office. So if you're anything like us, you're spending a bit more time back in the office, back in the city, back meeting people, hopefully getting back into that kind of normal-ish regime that we've all missed so much. So what it does now you're back in the office, it brings up some different challenges. So you may have been following a bit more of a regimented approach to your exercise, regimented approach to your food, getting out for walks, being at home is giving us the ability to have a little more time to do stuff. Now that we're adding back in the commute and office space and environment and access to foods and training, etc., it's just a different situation and it can bring up different challenges. So today I want to talk about the top 3 tips for returning back to the office and keeping your body weight low, keeping yourself healthy and lean. So tip number 1 is when you grab your coffee in the morning, do not go for a large latte or a frappuccino or this syrup pump stuff that goes into your coffee and puts the calories through the roof. So best options you can have is something like a double espresso. So it's just water and coffee, so the calories are very low sugar, low calorie as well. Go for a green tea, potentially, or go for a black coffee, like an Americano. Don't go for the high sugar, high fat, high calorie versions, which I see lots of people walking down the road with, and it's about a pint of milk and coffee and sugar. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is when you grab your lunch or have someone grab lunch for you from Pret or Pod or Eat or any of those versions that you normally get your quick grab and go food from, go for a high protein, low carbohydrate option. Don't go for noodles, don't go for salads, don't go for pastries. Go for a chicken salad or an egg salad or a salmon salad. Try and keep the protein as high as you can and the carbohydrates as low as you can. If you want to top that up with something because you're still hungry, because they're generally quite small, go for an egg pot or you can go for a yogurt pot. Make sure you keep yourself hydrated as well while you're eating. And tip number 3 is just because you're back in the city and you are back in the office, don't get lazy with your walking. So what can happen, and I'm a murder for doing this, I will have a meeting in half an hour. I know it takes me 10 minutes to get there to walk. And what I'll do is I'll start doing some work and email, whatever it might be, and I'll leave myself 5 minutes. So what I normally do, because I've now not got time to walk there, I'll then jump in a cab or jump in on the bus, wherever it might be, just to get there quickly because I don't want to be late. Then what that means to me is that little opportunity that I had to get 1,000 steps in or 1,500 steps in has now gone. And I've now got a cab there or a bus there and killed the opportunity. So just be conscious of your time. If you've got 10 minutes and you know that you can get a small walk to your next meeting or whatever that might be, just keep an eye on it. Get that walk in. It's going to make a real big difference over the coming weeks and months, getting those little bits of extra movement and extra steps in. Hope you found that helpful today, guys. So if you're struggling with how to get yourself back into shape, how to get that excess weight off of your body, how to get yourself started on your fitness journey, we're actually offering a complimentary strategy call. And what I'll do is I'll stick a link just underneath this video in the comments box, and that will be a link to my personal diary. My name's Cameron Harris. I'm the co-founder of Truth. And in that video, on that link, you can book directly into my diary. I'm actually in the office today, so you're more than welcome to book in today. I've got some slots available, and we can pick up the phone, have a chat about where you are right now, how you can take the next steps, how you can start to get yourself in a changed mindset, how to get yourself on your road to fitness, health, and weight loss, and get yourself the goals that you've always wanted to achieve.